The 13.
Work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense lining up for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. Across the 25, he's got room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. If he is tough to block with one guy, you might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They run the reverse. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They have got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fights off a defender. Crosses the 45. He's loose down the left side. 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the offense on first down. Hold and fired complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. Plows through the defense. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. No huddle, offense to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Morris. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I love the QB where he holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the Wolverines have this offense rolling.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game...
Touchdown, Wolverine! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
To the air, it's Orji. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Oh, it's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, "Run!" to try to make the defense over-pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Now adjusting. And he makes the grab for the deuce.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it out. It's Floyd. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
Crosses the 30. At the 45, on his way. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've...
And it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
14.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Wolverines want to move quickly. He's going to pass. Moving away from pressure. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking for a man. It's Orji. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21, Michigan 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of it, and then bursting through. And we're only in the first half.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Motion from the offense. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. And it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. You have to lay out, and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the...
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This offense can break off explosive plays, throwing it and running it and doing it in a variety of ways. And I like how they get their receivers involved. Nice job there on that jet sweep getting the first.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It is a bit of an interesting choice here when the field goal could put you on top, but the touchdown would feel so much better. To catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Past the 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Slips away. He's going to take off, and he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Well, jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on 2nd down for this offense. from the gun. The running back looking for room.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Back to the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fourth down, and the clock keeps dwindling away, and they'll try to get the snap off quickly. They'll try to pick up the first. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. The give. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the two, and he pushes the lead to 11. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dances away. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. And the ball will make it into the end. On that one for a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football. Guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Oh, they're not get free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kelly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. It's a reverse. He breaks a tackle. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
To the air. It's Sellers. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quarterback keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they jump on top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Morton. Gets it out fast. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Floyd. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Running back searching for a hole. Got room at the 35. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's running in the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down, but